One of the things I've done a little bit more lately than I used to is come out and talk about what it's like, especially as a guy, because I can't talk about what it's like to be a woman in a abusive relationship. And men are abused too. Men are the victims of that as well. It's just not reported nearly as much, and I understand the differences, but it does happen. But one of the things that really does happen quite often and more often than it used to is people being in relationships with narcissists, and it's just a nightmare from which it's really hard to escape. Um, and luckily I did, but sometimes you have to remember that with a narcissist, it's not always bad. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's fantastic, and other times it's like, the seventh layer of hell. So the interesting bit is, and I've been doing a little research on this lately, is narcissists intentionally, whether they realize they're doing it or not, will invest an enormous amount of time subtly provoking, mocking, humiliating, pushing boundaries, trying to create chaos because that's where they thrive. They love chaos. They love drama. That's their bread and butter. And even if they create it, they're going to find a way to shift that blame onto somebody else because the way they do that is they will subtly provoke over and over and over again until they get you to the point where you yell louder than they're yelling. And then all of a sudden it's all your fault, right? So, and I get it, right? It's everybody should keep a level head all the time, but it's kind of hard when there's somebody literally spitting in your face. That's not a figurative phrase, that's a literal phrase. It So remember when you have to deal with these people, and if you are in a relationship with one, I hope you either encourage them to get help or you escape one way or the other. But one thing that you do have to remember is that these people are not going to change, right? Not without professional intervention are they going to change. So do your best to remember, keep as level headed as possible, and good luck.